Shri Elangovan.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman, sir. Sir, at the outset, I am grateful to the Honorable Sushma Swaraj for having shown so much concern about our Tamils languishing in Sri Lanka. Sir, I have gone through the entire statement of the Honorable Minister. I quote from the statement: the presence of nearly 300,000 internally displaced persons in camps in northern Sri Lanka posed a major challenge for the Sri Lankan government. Unquote. Sir, it is not the Tamils who had resorted to or who wanted to go to the camps. It was the government which had taken away the Tamils from their homes and brought them to the camps. So it was the Sri Lankan government which wanted to put their own people within the barbed wire camps. So this statement should not show any sympathy to the government. So throughout this statement, the Honorable Minister has stated about reconstruction, rehabilitation of the people, building Sri Lanka. Even the concluding paragraph says, as a close neighbor, India continues to do whatever it can to assist Sri Lanka at this crucial turning point in the country's history. Why should you assist Sri Lanka? We want you to assist the Sri Lankan Tamils. Why should you assist the government which has created so much of trouble for their own citizens, the Tamils? They are killing them, as was quoted by Srimati Sushma Swaraj. What will the Sri Lankan government do if they are helped more? If they are given with arms? If they are given with money? They will use that money to attack our own Tamils. The government should do something for the Sri Lankan Tamils and not to the Sri Lanka. Sir, the war is over. But the question remains, what will be the position of the Sri Lankan Tamils in the future? Whether they will be treated on par with the rest of the Sri Lankans, Sinhalas, whether they will be treated as they were treated earlier, before the war. That is the question. What is the government of India going to do for a political settlement, for a honorable living of the Tamils in that island? What is the government going to do to the Tamils who were facing about 25 years of war and who were made to stay in a barbed wire camp for about 6 months? The government should take up counseling for those people who are affected, mentally affected. They don't know what to do in the future. What is the government's plans to do something to the future, to build confidence in the people of the Sri Lankan Tamils there? You have the Honorable Prime Minister had promised 500 crores. Subsequently, the Honorable Home Minister had promised another 500 crores, which does not take place in the Honorable Minister's statement. Whether the government is going to give another 500 crores or not. These are the questions I would like to ask the Honorable Minister. And by way of clarification, sir, I think the House needs that clarification because some of our colleagues had raised the question of the team being sent to the Sri Lanka. Sir, the Honorable President of Sri Lanka, Rajapaksa, had sent two invitations to two leaders of Tamil Nadu. One is our party president and chief minister, Honorable Dr. Kalaignar M. Karunanidhi, and the other is the AIADMK general secretary and former chief minister. Our leader accepted this invitation, and then he had sent a team with the permission of the government of India, selecting people from our alliance, the Congress, the VCK and the DMK, and the MPs were selected from these three parties and they were sent to Sri Lanka. But I don't know whether the AIADMK General Secretary had accepted the invitation, and I don't know why she had not sent a team from representing her That is the question. This is not a team selected by the Speaker of this House or selected by the Government of India. This explanation, small explanation I want to give, and whatever we have given is what we had seen, and every member who had been there, I was part of the team which went to Sri Lanka. And we took that opportunity. We accepted the invitation only to assess the situation in Sri Lanka and to explain things to our leader, which we had done, and even the report was even presented to the Prime Minister. But the government should take care of the Sri Lankan Tamils. It is not just reconstruction. It is not just providing infrastructure that is required there. We need to provide confidence. We need to instill confidence in the minds of the Sri Lankan Tamils, and I hope the government will take steps to do that. Thank you, sir.